9:35, but now and when things don't go according to plan at the Christmas party in Shortland Street.
My daughter's coming to visit.
Really?
Was it? Where are you guys? What, you're late? That's not your fault. Don't give me that. You planned this, didn't you? I bet you can't wait to get back and drop me in it, eh? Anything to take the focus off your own mess of a life.
You have no right to speak to me like that, no matter what's going on.
I said get out of here!
Max, what's going on? What's happened?
Nothing, okay? I'm okay.
You've trashed your apartment, you've yelled at me, and you've done GBH to a Christmas tree. You're not okay.
I was meant to see Ula tonight. My daughter.
Oh, is she all right?
Plus I cancelled at the last minute.
Well, that must have been disappointing for you.
Do you know when I last saw her? About 3.5 years ago, before I left for Hong Kong.
I know what that's like. I used to miss Daniel.
It's not the same thing. I haven't been allowed to see her.
You're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I send her presents, and they keep on coming back unopened. I thought this Christmas was going to be different.
Well, maybe it will be.
She's gone, okay? So I'm off for the rest of the holidays.
Oh.
Could you leave me alone, please?
Sure. Max, I do have some idea what you're going through. So, if you want to talk, you just call me.
Well, that is the last time I am knocking on his door. If you ever want to borrow a cup of something, go the other way.
You obviously caught him at a bad time.
Yeah, Christmas time.
Must be like that for a lot of separated couples, negotiating where the kids go when.
Oh, there was no negotiating going on. Yelling, yes.
I wonder what his wife's like.
Probably another poor, deluded soul who's had her heart ripped out by a womanizing creep. That's my guess.
I see. We're back to all men are creeps, are we?
How are those rosters coming up?
Yeah, getting there. I got Carol to cover you for tomorrow. She wasn't happy. She wanted to do her Christmas shopping.
Oh, tell her she can. I'll work.
Are you sure?
Why should I be the one tied away?
It'll mean seeing Mum.
And Ben, maybe. It is a silly season. Even though he's based at Central, chances are.
He'll rock into our ED. Sounds you sure we just don't want to stay home?
The two of them I can handle. It's the gossip I'm dreading.
I don't think anyone knows except us.
And Gerald.
Oh, brilliant. If Gerald knows, the whole hospital knows. If he's been speaking to his parents, South America knows.
That is not fair. Gerald is very loyal.
Yeah, who to? He's got Mum in his ear all day. I know whose side he'll be on.
Oh, no one's got me. I would have heard by now. And it's not you they're going to be shooting dark looks at, is it? It's Mum and Ben.
That's true. Bring it on.
I like your old man, Sophie. He's a top bloke.
Did you do to him tonight? Hypnotise him?
Yeah, don't worry. I'll snap him out of it after the wedding, because by then it'll be too late.
I think that he really wants us to be happy.
No, he wants you to be happy. He wants me to clean up my act. And if that's what it takes, then so be it. But I hope he realises that we'll be expecting a payoff.
He's coming to the wedding. What do you want?
Well, the cafeteria up and running again, so I can pay for it all.
Well, Dad's onto it. It will happen. Now all we have to do is try and convince my mother. Bedtime?
Yeah, you're going ahead. I'll catch you up.
Evening.
You're not supposed to be here.
Didn't Kieran tell you? I've started a business.
Yeah, some touring stage show, I know. So then how come you're not on tour?
Oops-a-daisy.
Thanks.
What have you two been celebrating?
We'll just straighten things out with the father.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, by promising to cut all ties to the apartment, the girls, everything. Which means I can no longer afford to be involved in your strip show, so I'm sorry, but forget the account.
And you can't afford to get married either, not the way Sophie wants to do it.
We'll get there.
How? You need 20 grand. Where's it coming from?
Yeah, thanks for holding. I'm putting you through now. Oh, you look terrible.
Can't look worse than I feel.
Would you like me to get you a cup of tea?
No, thank you. I don't think I could keep it down. Look, I'll be fine. As long as you don't look at me with those big puppy dog eyes, we can both get some work done.
Morning.
Hi.
I need a favour.
From me?
I'm meant to be starting as triage nurse, but I completely forgot this dentist appointment I made it weeks ago.
It's a shame.
I know, I'm stupid, but it's in half an hour and I can't find anyone to cover for me.
Sorry.
Please, I'll buy you a bottle of wine. I'll swap shifts with you anytime.
Are your teeth falling out? Change the stupid appointment.
But I can't, not without paying for it.
Oh, I wish I had your problems. What's going on?
I need someone to cover triage.
Well, it won't be me.
I don't know what I said. She just snapped.
To answer your first question, do I believe there is a fat man in a red suit with big white whiskers who lives in the North Pole and flies around the world once a year in a sleigh drawn by reindeer? Well, no, but it all depends on how we define Santa, doesn't it? Would Santa still be Santa if he took off his red suit?
I don't know, but he'd be cold, eh?
Would Santa still be Santa if he shaved? Would Santa still be Santa if he went on a diet and lost a little weight?
Mrs. Claus would be happy.
Draft plan for the new surgical team, the latest version.
Thanks.
Thank you. Keep turning. Page 3, please, Harry.
Tanya, are you okay? I will be.
Nicole can be a bit sharp sometimes.
Look, Morgan, it wasn't Nicole. Excuse me.
Tanya, keep her away from me. Don't drag Morgan
Then
into...
back off! I am here to work, not talk to you or your boyfriend.
Ask Gerald if you want the juicy details. I'm surprised he hasn't blabbed already.
Oh, it's none of my business.
You can't choose who you fall in love with, Morgan. You know that. I didn't choose Ben Goodall. It just happened.
When did you realise you were
falling for him? It wasn't just me, it was both of us. If it had just been me with a silly crush, I could have talked myself out of it. But it got to the point for Ben where he had to say something.
And he was still with Tanya?
No, he broke up with her as soon as he was sure. I kept lying to myself. The room would light up whenever he walked in, but I still couldn't admit to myself what was happening. It took a long time. But the heart goes where the heart wants to go.
Ain't that the truth? You okay?
I have to get back to work. Excuse me.
Wonderful. Now I've got another one hating me.
Oh, look, she didn't say she hated you.
No, she didn't say much at all, though, did she? If Morgan can't wait to get away from me, what are the rest of them going to be like?
Oh, right now they're all too obsessed with what they're wearing to the Christmas party to think about anything else. That is all anyone's talking about.
For how long?
Well, what about you? Have you got a frock picked out?
There's no point. I can't go. How can I?
Mr. Lemalu, newly diagnosed diabetic, presented with a blood sugar level of 40.
So you won't be feeling too flesh then?
We try not to tell the patients what they already know.
Sorry. So you'd start with a GIK infusion?
Yep.
Then blood gas, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a litre of saline to deal with the dehydration?
Well, I know you're keen, but this is a working ED, not a paramedic study group.
Come with me.
How am I supposed to learn if I don't ask questions?
I don't think TK's in the teaching mood. Problems at home.
Really?
Are you here again?
Yeah, a couple more shifts to go.
I thought maybe he could go with you today, learn from the best.
No, too busy.
Do you mind being stuck with me again?
Let's see. Friendly nurse or savage doctor?
Have you ever done a GIK infusion? Okay, well, if we ask nicely, TK might let you practice on his patient, but you let me do the talking, right?
Ah, Merry Christmas. I had a little card saying what flavours they all were, but I lost that somewhere.
Ah, thank you.
I'm not sure what that one is. The red ones were cognac, but they're all gone. Callum took 3.
You mean these are liqueurs?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I think that one's rum.
Nice one, Gerald. I'm an alcoholic.
Well, I don't think one little rum truffle's going to tip you over the edge, is it?
No, but if you really want to wish me a Merry Christmas, I can think of more sensitive ways.
Sorry, I didn't mean any harm.
Where are you going?
Accounts? They saw me coming.
Well, when you're done with your Christmas Bunny act, this stuff needs filing, please. I know, bah humbug.
Thank you, and I am sorry about before. Mum was right, I shouldn't have tried to drag you into it.
It didn't stop her telling me her side of the story.
What did she say?
Enough for me to know what you must be going through.
In a word, hell?
And a chocolate slice to go with it.
What is with the special treatment? Have you guys been talking?
No. It's just you've been in a foul mood all day. I thought a sugar hit might help.
Oh, thanks.
And if you wines tonight, party in a vineyard. How dangerous is that?
I'm not coming.
But it's Christmas, you have to.
In the mood I'm in, trust me, you don't want me there.
What's up with her?
I'll tell you in a moment.
Excuse me. What do I do with lost property?
Oh, let me see that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Maybe it's by somebody famous.
Oh, not yet, she isn't.
Eh?
It's Morgan's. It was stolen from her car days ago. She was all set to send it to the publisher.
You're kidding.
Where'd you find it?
Oh, one of the gardeners found it in the bush by the river. Whoever took it must have decided it wasn't worth anything and chucked it.
It's in good nick.
Yeah, it was in a bag.
Morgan will be thrilled. Do you know where she's working?
Well, I could find it.
You do that.
I can take it if you like.
Maybe I should.
What do you think I'm going to do? Write my name on the front and run off a few thousand copies? I'm on my way to see her anyway. There's no point in both of us going.
Sure.
If she gives me a reward, I'll share it with you. A second thought. Depends what it is.
Excellent work.
Do I get bonus points for knowing the effects of GIK infusion on acute myocardial infarction treatment?
No, but tell me anyway.
Well, it reduces inflammation, but interestingly, the same isn't true for patients with heart failure.
And you know all this how?
I read it in a medical journal.
Because you're really that swotty.
Well, Dad leaves a few lying around. It was a really good article. I'll lend it to you if you like.
Okay, thank you. Can't have the likes of you showing me up with your superior knowledge, can I?
Are you going to the party tonight?
I'm going to be a bit late, though. Scotty's invited Rebecca and the kids round for dinner before they head off for Christmas, so I'm invited too. Then I'm going to try and get him to come to the party after.
Do you think he'll go?
Not a chance. I don't like the idea of him being home in the house by himself, so...
You're so the best thing that could have happened to that guy. I mean, after the worst thing that could have happened.
You know we are just flatmates, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, you stuck by him when you didn't have to. Loyalty. It's a really attractive quality.
You need to insert another IV. You up to it?
Sure. Surprise.
I thought you'd gone back to the UK.
I changed my mind. I've got another surprise for you, too.
Ecstasy in my tea.
One little mistake. You're going to hold it against me forever?
I'm kind of busy here.
Don't you want your Christmas present? I think you'll like it.
Where did you find it?
I can't take all the credit. One of the gardeners handed it in. Did rescue it from an orderly, though. I think he was headed for the incinerator.
Thank you.
I had a flick through. It's good stuff.
I hope the publishers think so.
They'll snap it up. Will I see you at the party tonight? I'm helping Kieran with the catering.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Good. Might be an okay do after all.
What if I said I'd go to the party with you?
Oh, yeah, that'd be a real help.
Why shouldn't I go? The Ambos are invited.
I can just see you now, chatting to Tanya at the drinks table. Maybe you could have a dance together.
Hi.
What have you got there?
It's a map to help people get to the venue and avoid speed cameras. Is that naughty?
No, it's a good idea. There's a shortcut if you know the right turn off. That's the one.
Anything I've missed?
Most people will probably take taxis.
There's a ramp down the road from the vineyard. You might want to add that.
Cool. What time are you getting there? There's a lot of setting up to do.
I'm sorry, Nicole, but you'll have to manage without me.
Right.
I'll give you a hand if you like. Might not stay for the do, though.
If you're staying away because of Tanya, she's not going.
Because she thinks I am.
Oh, well, her choice. Go, have a good time. Why shouldn't you?
It would look a bit weird if the president of the social club didn't turn up. And I could really use your help.
All right, but don't expect me to enjoy myself.
Right, I'm off to pick up my suit from the dry cleaners. See you at the party.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to go. I'm not really in the mood.
The social event of the year? Come on.
Yeah, bring on the cheap plonk and the dry sausage rolls. Woohoo!
I think we can count on Kieran to do a little bit better than that.
Kieran?
He's doing the catering.
Our first pick went into receivership.
And your second pick was Kieran Mitchell?
Wasn't my call, but seeing he's marrying my daughter and he's promised to keep his nose clean, I'm all for it. Plus, he needs the income.
So you believe his promises now? You really have gone soft. Just don't expect me to reopen the cafeteria anytime soon.
Rachel, seeing that you're at the end of your contract, I've spoken to the DHB, I will be reopening the cafe. Hope to see you at the party.
I suppose I should feel obliged to go to this thing. No one else from the DHB will be there.
Oh, I wouldn't worry. I don't think anyone there will miss you.
Are you going to wear that dress or just carry it over your arm?
The zip's broken. I forgot. That's why I left it here in the first place.
Well, choose another one, quickly.
She can't do anything quickly. She's still hungover.
You sure you're up for a party, then?
Kieran's expecting me.
Yeah, but he's not expecting to nurse you all night long. Look, your bed is made up if you want to use it.
Maybe I will.
Right, that's us. You ready?
Actually, I want to drop in on someone first, so you go. I'll see you there.
OK, remember, there are 6 different ways to get there.
Yeah, I know.
Hope you feel better, Soph. See ya.
Bye. So, who is she?
Who?
Well, there's someone that you have to drop in on.
A friend. That's all you're getting.
Yeah, as if I care anyway. I don't have the energy.
Thanks, by the way. It was good of you to step in, all things considered. We'd be going hungry if you hadn't.
Oh, no, you're right. I'm glad for the business. Where do you want them?
Oh, here we go.
Wow, look at you.
I wish you wouldn't.
You are going to have to face the world sometime.
Why not tonight? And you don't know anything, promise me.
I won't say a word.
She has to be here somewhere.
I'm not holding my breath. Where's the bar?
Over there. You've missed the bar tab, though.
Oh, typical. How can I get you?
I should be buying you a drink. I'm sorry about yesterday. I didn't mean to crowd you.
Oh, you didn't deserve to be snapped at. I'm sorry, too.
Hey, you made it just in time for the big speech.
Yay.
Excuse me, everyone. If I promise to put another $500 on the bar...
Tanya's not here. And no one else gives a damn. Relax.
Look, I won't bore you all night, but it would be remiss of me if I didn't take this chance to thank you all very much for your hard work this year and to wish you compliments of the season. It hasn't been an easy year in these recessionary times. We've all been asked to tighten our belts and still provide a quality of service that the public has a right to expect. Thank you for rising to that challenge. The system
What are you doing here? Kids with the babysitter. It's okay. I called her back and slipped her an extra 20. JJ's fine.
It's a system worth believing in and, I hope, worth working in. I'll let you get back to your carousing in just a moment, but before I do, I'd like to thank a few people on your behalf. I want to thank our caterer, Mr. Kieran Mitchell, and his superb staff. And finally, this wouldn't be a Shortland Street party if there wasn't a Jeffries somewhere in the mix. So a very special thanks to the woman who pulled this all together for us tonight. The president of your social club, Yvonne Jeffries. Where would we be without you? That's enough from me. Merry Christmas to you all, and have a great party.
Excuse me. Hi. Hi. I'd just like to second what Callum just said. Thanks, Mum. Thanks for everything. See, she's a real trooper, my mother. This time last year, we were scared that we might lose her, but she came through the cancer and hasn't looked back. In fact, she's like a whole new woman. Nothing like the mother I thought I had, that's for sure. She wouldn't be making a fool of herself with my ex-boyfriend. Oh. Newsflash, everyone. My mum and my ex are getting it on. It'd almost be funny if it wasn't so sick. So, Mum, never mind my feelings. Never mind how much you've used me and hurt me. Just never mind, you heartless old tart.
Well, that's a Christmas party with a difference. With a wealth of practical tips, your health is at the heart of the new series Doctors on Call, which continues tonight at 8:30 here on RTE1. Next, though, Christmas is approaching as well for the doctors.